Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my name is Sayyid Rahman. I'm a student of grade 9, Indian School, Doha, Qatar. Today we are going to do the continuation of question number 2. That is the question number 3 and 4. So now these are the last two questions of question number 2. So let's go for the third question. Now as we did in our previous video, we have to solve some expressions using the identities, right? The algebraic identities. So let's use them now. So what is the third question? Root 5 plus root 2 whole square, right? So how can we do that? Okay, now we have, let's give the root 5 as a and b as root 2, and both are whole square. Okay, now what is the full identity? The full identity is a square plus 2ab plus b square, right? Now let's substitute the values. Okay, now we have a square, right? First, so we are going to make the substitute the values of this identity. Okay, now let's start. So root 5 first. Root 5 square plus 2. Now let's substitute the value of a. A is root 5. Root 5 and then plus, or we can just do, now what is the value of b? Root 2, right? So we can just write it as root 5 into 2 because both are in root, right? Like this. And then plus, we have to make it b square, right? So b square is root 2. Root 2 whole square. Okay, now let's continue. So we had root 5 into 2, and now we have root 2 square, whole square, right? Now let's substitute. Now root 5 square will be 5, right? And then plus, now 2 will be as it is, or what we can do is just substitute the value of root 2 square, and this will become 2, right? This will become 2. Now when this will be 2 and this will be as it is in the middle, right? 2, or we can make it as root 10, right? When we multiply 5 into 10, 5 into 2. Now this will be 2 root 10. Okay. Now we can bring this 2 over here, and then it will be like, then it will be substituted as 5 plus 2, then plus 2 root 10, and now finally if we add 5 plus 2, that will be 7, right? Then the final answer will be 7 plus 2 root 10. Okay, now this is the answer for the third one. And now let's check the fourth one. And what is the fourth one? Fourth one is as we did the third property, right? In the second question. So what is the property? Root 5 minus root 2. Then here we have root 5 plus root 2. Now we did this in the second sub question also, right? So the second sub question was something like this. So a plus b and a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. This is also same like that. But here we have minus first, and here we have plus after that. So it doesn't matter, the answer will be as it is. Okay, now let's take the square. Now the place of a is for root 5. So let's take root 5 whole square. Okay, then minus, this will be root 2, okay, square, right? So I have substituted their values. Now after substituting their values, let's solve this square. Then we will have 5, and after solving this square, we will have 2, right? So what is 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 is simple, that is 3, right? So the answer is 3 for the fourth question. And now we have finished our question number 2, the last two questions, question number 3 and question number 4. And now we will go to question number 3 in our next video, inshallah. Till that, let's see you in our next video. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.